Hello guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video. I need to change the cans, kick off. I'll quickly sort that out now, but welcome to the stream. Manchester City versus Porto today in the Champions League. Got 8 people in the stream, 11 likes. If you haven't already pressed that like button, let's try and get to 25 likes before the match kicks off. In the chat, so far, I've got Jim, hello. 2-2 tonight. You reckon 2-2 you're going to draw? Interesting. It's not our strongest team. We'll go on to the teams in a second. As you can see, Porto are actually in very good form as well. But it's not our strongest team. But 2-2, I don't know, I'd like to see a win today. Sean is going for a 3-1 to City. That's what more like it. I've gone for 3-1 to City as well today. I'm going for a Torres, brace and a Bernardo single. Con City. Hello, Soph. Welcome to the stream. 10 people in the stream. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Manchester City versus Porto. We'll go on to teams in a second. If we quickly look at our next 5 fixtures, though, just quickly go through them. Fulham, Marseille, Man United, West Brom, Southampton. How many points do you guys reckon we can get from that? I'm saying 3 points against Fulham. Marseille's irrelevant because we're through it, and today should guarantee top of the group as long as we don't lose by more than 2 goals. United away. We need to win it, really, don't we? Winning against United, they're kind of in a title challenge somehow with us. So we can't just get rid of them. We should beat West Brom, and Southampton will be difficult as well. But I think we need to win all the league games, a maximum of 1 draw, which ideally comes at Southampton if we do drop points. This account. AAD, just shut up. 3-2 to City, says Parvin. Again, I take it just goals. I just want goals. I want us to continue from where we were last time. So that 5-0 win against Burnley, we need to just continue from there. Mohammed, I have not got a clue. 10 out of 12. Is that what you're saying for points-wise? Yeah, I think that's definitely doable. Yeah, so if I don't get it, I don't know what AD just put, but yeah, I'll put him in timeout if he keeps being annoying. Anyway, yeah, in terms of form, City have got 3 wins from the last 5, a loss and a draw in there as well. Obviously a loss to Tottenham and a draw to Liverpool. Not great. Porto, 5 wins out of 5. Obviously they've played significantly easier opposition. They've come up against Portuguese sides, which is obviously much easier than the English Premier League. Anyway, we've got 12 minutes to go until kickoff. Leave your score predictions in the chat. 13 people in the stream. Everyone leave a like on the stream. Try and get to 25 likes before the kickoff is underway. We're on 10,088 subscribers. I feel like that's way more than we were on at the end of the last stream. But I'm good. Today, we should hit 10,100, in my opinion. I think that'd be a very solid milestone to hit for tonight. So 12 subscribers. I think we can definitely do that today. We'll quickly go on to the team. We'll go to the City team first of all. Edison in goal, as we'd all expect. No surprise there. Cancelo at right back. Walker needs a rest. Garcia and Diaz. A lot of people are unhappy to see Garcia. In my opinion, he's there because if he gets injured, no one really cares. And it might add a couple million to his price tag if he gets some game time. Diaz, he seems to be the common feature. He's not getting a rest whatsoever, which I'm a bit surprised about, but quality player. Zinchenko getting some minutes. I think everyone kind of expected that. Mendy could not play 3 games in a week. Same with Stones, which I think is why Stones isn't in there. I'd like to see Stones play on the weekend. But Zinchenko, I feel like everyone expected him. Not many minutes, and the game doesn't really matter, so it's okay. Rodri playing with Fernandinho. I'm quite with that. Give Fernandinho some minutes. Rodri will be strong alongside him. A sort of front 4 then of Foden, Bernardo, Torres, Sterling. In my opinion, this was pretty much spot on to what you'd expect. Foden had to start. Same with Sterling because he didn't play on the weekend. Same with Bernardo, actually. And you always kind of had a feeling Torres was going to feature in there because it's the Champions League and he's the favourite for the Champions League. So it's gone for a 2-1 City. I'll take a 2-1 City. Riyad Mahrez, Fantaki Magic, cracking. He's not playing today, and I'm sure a lot of people are disappointed about that, but I'm not too fussed. He got a hat-trick on the weekend. I'm sure he'll feature on the weekend again. Let's go, Birch, says John Bullsworth. Yes, let's go. Anyway, we'll go on to the Porto team. I don't know how many of you know anything about the Porto team. I didn't really know much. Whoever that is in goal, not a clue how good he is. And Mbemba, ex-Newcastle player at centre-back with Lita and Sarr. Sarr's on loan from Chelsea. They signed on a free agent from Nice this year. Manafa in midfield with Oliveira. I know Oliveira, Otavio and Uribe. I know all of them. and Corona and Marega as the top two. They're playing a 3-5-2 formation for today's game. Very similar to how they played against us last time. We beat them 3-1. And I imagine that they will line up with a 5 more like in the game. Just coming in, Shakhtar have beaten Real Madrid. Real Madrid could be knocked out of the group stages. In fact, let me quickly get the Champions League group stage up here, just because this is insane. There you go. I think that should be the one, and then we'll go. Let me just get it up. I want to get their group up because it is genuinely incredible how poorly they're doing. Let me quickly find it. There you go. Quickly minimise that. But Real Madrid, I mean, they are the kings of Europe. It's not the so-called kings of Europe even. Just look at that for a group. Real Madrid are in serious bother here. If Mönchengladbach go and beat Inter Milan, they're through. They're a done deal. And Mönchengladbach will face Real Madrid in the last game. A win for Mönchengladbach and Real Madrid won't even be going through. And just think Mönchengladbach nearly beat them in the first place at the Bernabeu. But they drew 2-2 because of 2 late Real Madrid goals. So that's incredible. Going into this group, you'd expect Real Madrid and Inter Milan to go through, but clearly not the case, which I think is very surprising. But, you know, that is what it's all about. I don't remember the last time they didn't make it through the group stage. It must have been years since they didn't. But we'll quickly go back to the chat. Mahrez needs to rest for United. Parvin, I agree. Just keep him rested, keep him fit. You don't want him getting injured. Do you want to beat United? Really depends how we perform on the day. We definitely could win. We could lose. So I'll say yes. I want to be confident, but I really don't know. 4-1 says King Dylan Vlogs. I'll take a 4-1. 5 goals, 4 to us. No complaints. I don't see us keeping a clean sheet with that defence though. Eric Garcia, Zinchenko, not really the best. I reckon Eric Garcia will play on Zinchenko's side as well. So I imagine that could be a fairly weak side to our team. I'm just realising to tweet the stream out. But, yeah. Ideally, Pep has a bit of common sense and he plays Diaz on the left-hand side just so that there's no specific weak side to our game. But, you never know. I think that's what we've been doing recently with John Stones. I think it has been Diaz featuring on the left-hand side. So, yeah, maybe it is going to be the same. But, very surprised about the Shakhtar game. Not going to lie. Kickoff is in 6 minutes, as you can see to my right-hand side. Liverpool or Ajax score prediction. I'm really hoping that Liverpool lose that game. If Liverpool lose, although they've got Midtjylland, they are still a little bit bothered. It means they've got to go for it. No Allison is the key thing for those of you who don't know. The young lad, I can't even say his first name. AOD, you're from Ireland, you might be able to say it, but it's like Chow Mahin Kelleher. He's in goal for them. No Allison, they've not even played Adrian, that's got to hurt if you're Adrian. But, I mean, other than that, it's a pretty strong team. They've got Williams, Matip, Fabinho, Robertson, Wijnaldum, Henderson, Jones, Jota, Salah, Mane. So I'm going to go over 1-1. I think it'll be a draw, but that's enough to get them through. Yeah, not happy about Garcia, John. Me neither. But if that's what we have to do to sell him for a few more million, it's alright. Also means no injury risks, because if he gets injured, no one cares. AD says 1-0. Is that for City or for Ajax? Either of them would do, to be honest. An away win for either team, and I'll be satisfied. Anyway. You love Jones. Curtis Jones. I don't know. I'm not... He's alright, isn't he? Scored a good goal on Derby Day for them last year in the FA Cup third round. FA Cup third round, by the way, City have been drawn against Birmingham at home. That will be played. I think it's the game after we played Chelsea that we play Birmingham. Yes, it is. So we play. It's a very tight fixture schedule between now and then. We obviously have tonight's game. As you can see, then we've got Fulham, Marseille, United, West Brom, Southampton. 3 days after Southampton, an away trip to Arsenal in the Carabao Cup, our competition. We need to win that again. Then a 4-day rest between that and Newcastle. A 2-day rest until Everton. And then we've got Chelsea, and then we get a week's break then before an FA Cup third round tie at home to Birmingham, a game which we very much should be winning. I think the draw was fairly kind to us. Big draw, notably, Marine are going to be playing against Tottenham, the league leaders, which is big for them. Hello, Charlie. Welcome to the stream. But, yeah, 4 minutes now to kick off. I need to get the stream on my tablets because my normal streaming setup isn't working today, so I've had to do something else in order for it to work. In terms of the other games today then, we've already gone through Liverpool, Ajax, Marseille played Olympiacos. That game, can it matter? I don't know. If we look... Wait, in terms of our group, an Olympiacos win and a City win would mean that when Olympiacos play Porto, an Olympiacos win could send them through. So, to us for Porto, it doesn't really matter. I mean, they're going for top of the group, I guess, but in the back of their heads, they've got to know that top of the group is not very likely for them, in all honesty. I'd be surprised if they're expecting top of the group. Why is Mahrez not playing? He scored a hat-trick on the weekend, so I doubt he's going to be playing in a pointless Champions League game. We're already through, so I'd view it as he's just being rested, to be honest. Yeah, Parvin, that's what Parvin said. He just needs a rest. You don't want to overplay players in time periods like this in pointless games. Atleti playing Bayern as well today. That could be interesting. Atleti are in slight bother if they lose because they've got Salzburg on the last match day of the Champions League, and Salzburg could overtake them with a win if Atleti lose today. You're leaving to watch your Steam company. Okay, Odie. See you in a bit. Mönchengladbach playing Inter, as we said earlier, and win for Mönchengladbach would be big for them. Atalanta against Midtjylland. Atalanta winning. If Atalanta and Ajax win, Liverpool going to third place in their group going into the last match day. Which could be interesting. Obviously, they've got Midtjylland, which obviously plays into their hands, but it would just make them worry a bit, you get. So, I think it would be a positive for non-Liverpool fans. I need to get the game up now. There we go. I don't know what BT Sport we're on. We are on BT Sport 3. I swear we're always on 3 because Liverpool always get BT Sport 1. There we go. Come on, Ajax. Yeah, we could do with Ajax winning that one. Manchester Derby next week. Yeah, big game. I cannot wait for that one. Fulham to get through first, though. Definitely not sort of game done yet. That's what I'm trying to say, pretty much. You can't just be looking over Fulham. They beat Leicester on the weekend, so I've got to take it one game at a time. But yeah, I think everyone is looking forward to the derby in a couple of days. Anyway, we are now literally a minute away from the kickoff. BT are currently going through the Manchester City lineup. 16 likes. Let's see if we can bump that up to 19 before kickoff. Do you think we'll beat Man U? I've said yes. I'm going to be positive and I'm going to say we are. But you never know. United's never an easy game. As much as we like to think it is. Going to Old Trafford, we obviously lost there 2-0 last time. Before that, we beat them for 3-1 at their place. We're about to get underway here, by the way, for those wondering. I need to quickly make it so we're ready. Let's quickly get game timer. 45 minutes. Manchester City versus Porto in the 5th game of this week's Champions League. The players take knee. The bit that I like the fact they take a knee, but it is so frustrating when you watch it because you just kick off, lads. Come on, I just want to get this over and done with. Anyway, there we go. We are underway. The game timer is in sync, and now I need to switch. You think BT's Tower is near your school? Decent. Manchester is blue. You are not wrong. Manchester is blue. Right, my stream's now a little bit further behind than the game time, but it is what it is. Hopefully my stream doesn't freeze. Anyway, come on, City. Big game today. got to get this 3 points. I say we've got to get this 3 points. I'm just used to saying that. We actually don't have to get this 3 points. A draw is perfectly fine. It guarantees us top of the group. So the only positive really of a win today is that, as you can see in the bottom in the Porto Man City stats, is it'd be the first time in our history that we get a 100% record in the Champions League group stages if we win today and we win in the week. No, I mean next week against Marseille. But in all honesty, like I said, it really doesn't matter. Like, if we lose, we lose. In fact, no, we can't lose. In fact, we can lose. Can we lose 1-0? No, we've got a draw is what we need to guarantee top spot. You're the only City fan in your family. Respect. There is Pep, the man at the helm, signed another 2-year deal fairly recently. So we have a feisty game this, because obviously last time their backroom staff slagged our players and staff off quite a bit. I'm sure they'll be desperate to kind of get one over us. Fernandinho had a little bit of beef with their backroom staff last time out. Slightly concerned that my stream's a little bit ropey right now, but it is what it is. Right then, 1 minute 43 seconds in, João Cancelo has the ball, gives it to Bernardo. Right, this is not ideal right now. I'll quickly get it on here. Right, we'll get that up. That'll do for now. Get the live stream up on my TV. There you go. Ball in the box. Okay. City got a corner. 2 minutes 30 seconds in. Wait, am I on time? Oh yes, I'm perfectly in sync. Somehow. There you go. It was a lovely ball in that from Zinchenko, headed away by their centre backs. Sorry if I'm looking down. It's because I'm having to watch this on my tablet because my normal streaming setup is not working. We've gone short from the corner. Phil Foden. Bernardo Silva. Dreadful touch that from Raheem Sterling. He keeps it alive though. Plays the 1-2 with João Cancelo. Ball in the box. It's gone over everyone and I think it's a free kick to them. Good ball out from Sterling. Quite a flat ball as well. Do I have FIFA 21? No, I do not. I didn't bother getting it this year. I might get it for Christmas or whatever, but like, last few years have been really, really bad games, so I decided against it this year. Hopefully this game kicks into life fairly soon. I'm still only 3 minutes in so far, but would rather not have a game that's just dragging on again. Come on, City, says King Dylan Vlogs. We've got the ball here with Zinchenko. No, it's Foden. Foden driving forward. That's brilliant strength from Foden. Gives it back to Zinchenko now. City dominating the ball early on here, as we'd expect. 4 minutes in. Phil Foden looking to have another stellar performance. Still probably, whatever he does, he could probably get a hat-trick tonight and still wouldn't be featured on Saturday. Every year it's the same thing, you're right. It is the same game every year. But people still buy it, so that doesn't matter to them. Do I live in Manchester? No, I don't. I live in the Midlands near Birmingham. Sadly. But I would like to live in Manchester in the near future. Long ball forward by the Porto goalkeeper. Rodri. Plays it off their defender. Right back sweeps it up. Keeps it in though. Can they play out of our press? Yes, they can. Very well done, to be fair, by them. City pressing high though, forcing the ball to stay with their defenders. Go on, press them all the way, press them all the way. Oh my days, it's nearly hit off Torres into the back of the net. City win the ball back. It's a really, really impressive press there. Now Phil Foden brings it forwards in the box. Could header away that, nearly planted right on Torres' right foot. What Mahrez, if you're about where is Mahrez, Mahrezuk, he's probably being rested. I wouldn't be too concerned. It just means he's going to play on the weekend. Great ball up by Phil Foden. Leave a like on the stream and subscribe if you're not already. We've been bad this year, we have, but Burnley, I feel like we finally played well. So I'm hoping that we can continue that into today. And then if we do that, then there's no reason why we can't turn a corner at this stage. At school, I get called a glory hunter. What shall I do? Say, I'm not, I love City. Just It is what it is. I just don't know, but I don't really care, to be honest. Yeah, just got to ignore it, I guess. 6 minutes in though, City still drawing 0-0 with Portuguese outfit Porto in the Champions League group stage. Match day 5. It's a goal kick to Porto. Prediction for Fulham, I'm going to go for 4-0 win. I feel like it could be a very, very similar game to Burnley. Although they beat Leicester in the week, I don't know, I feel like we'll open them up. They're not a great side. They've also got Tosin. I wouldn't be surprised if Tosin goes and has an absolute stellar game. No problem, King Dylan. But yeah, I imagine Tosin will probably have a great game. But when we played them last year at the Etihad, they're a pretty spineless team. I think we should be able to walk all over them. I actually imagine they'll be a bit easier than Burnley. Against the big teams, I feel like they're very open to being turned over. So yeah, I would expect us to score at least 4 at home to Fulham. Wait, is it away or is it home? I don't actually know. Let me quickly check. It's a home, yeah. You really would expect us. I know home advantage isn't really anything this year, but you would expect us to absolutely batter them. In terms of scores on the doors, every game is 0-0 that kicked off at 8 o'clock so far, for those wondering. Rodri plays it forward. Bernardo Silva, Phil Foden. Goes wide to Zinchenko. Zinchenko finds himself out wide here with a lot of space. Ball in the box is a really, really poor ball from him though. Headed away. What about United? My prediction for United is I'm going to go over 3-2. I think there's a lot of goals in that game. Equally, it could end up being a 0-0. Either of them would surprise me. Two things. Even if fans were allowed in stadiums, I wouldn't be going because it's Old Trafford, so I can't get tickets. And secondly, you're not allowed. Fans in Manchester can't go. Manchester clubs aren't allowed fans. It's only the London clubs, Liverpool, Everton, and Brighton and Southampton, I think, that are allowed fans in the Premier League. So, no, there'll be no fans at the Manchester derby this year. Fernandinho plays it forward to Sterling. Sterling looks for give and go. He gets it. Go on, pull it back. Oh, wins us a corner. Sterling wants a penalty. I don't know. It was tight. I think the player just about gets the ball though in the end. And we're going to Fulham. We can't go because Manchester's in tier 3 lockdown. That means no fans. So yeah, no Man City fans are allowed because it is unfair. Manchester shouldn't be in tier 3, but I get why. You know, Garcia nods back in the box. City win themselves another corner. The pressure is maintained. We could do have a goal before 15. I feel like that's one of the key things that helped us on the weekend against Burnley. We scored early on, and that has meant the floodgates were open. I feel like it's crucial we do similar today and just get that early goal and keep going. Good cross from Foden. Literally goes over everyone again. Brilliant ball from him though. Sterling gives it Cancelo. Takes on his man. It's a really poor ball in the box, that from Cancelo. Noticeable, we've got 3 Portuguese players playing tonight. Porto nearly hits on the break there. Not able to though. They missed the ball. And we press forward once again. Bernardo Silva. Phil Foden. Rodri. How many minutes do you live from the Etihad? I live about an hour and a half. Bernardo Silva. Cuts back inside. Gives it to Zinchenko. Finds Foden. Foden wasn't expecting it. That's the issue. And once again, Porto get the ball cleared. And we have to recycle it. They win it. They literally haven't kept the ball for more than 20 seconds this whole game. City win a throw and the Porto players aren't happy about it. But it's absolute domination so far from the boys in blue. Sterling's unlucky there. It is a good tackle from the defender, but... You know what? Actually, does he get the ball? It's very tight, that. 18 people in the stream now. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Manchester City playing Porto in the Champions League as we look to secure top spot in the group. You're basically an hour. I swear you live in Northern Ireland. I think it's a little bit longer than an hour. Garcia has the ball. Wait, is that Garcia? No, it's not. I don't know why I said Garcia. I think it was Rodri. Diaz sweeps that up though. And back for Edison, who gets his first touch of the game 11 minutes in. Are we going to have a similar in a play? Well, yeah, so it's a bit longer than an hour then. Garcia plays over the top to Torres. Don't know if he's onside or not, but it's going to be in behind here. Great tackle from them. Is the flag going to go up, or are we going to win a corner? I think it's a corner for City. Oh, he is offside. It wouldn't have counted had he put the ball in the back of the net. But we've won a corner from it, so it's actually beneficial that he didn't score. What's going on here? Oh no, it is offside. I don't know why I thought it was a corner. Good kick that from the Porto keeper. It goes out of play though, and City win the throw-in. Game's been quite slow to kind of play so far. What was that pass? Garcia, honestly, he does not do himself any favours. He's the worst centre-back we've got by an absolute mile. Like, he just failed to make a 10-yard pass. No City fans want him in the team anyway because he doesn't want to be at the club. And like, it could at least be good, make us think, you know, it's benefit to have him in the team. There's no good stadiums near me. Yeah, that's because I live in Northern Ireland and there's no good teams in Northern Ireland. Anyway, I feel like last time against Porto, the game was actually alright. I feel like it started fairly early because they got a goal early on. I don't want them to score, but if it's going to liven us up a little bit, I'm all for it. Phil Foden. It'd be nice to see a little bit of magic from Phil tonight. Garcia fails another pass. Like it's just painful that he's in the squad. I said the reason is probably because it's to try and add a few million to his price tag in January. But at the end of the day, I don't really care. We turned down 18 million in the summer, and he just wasn't necessary. So like we may have as well just taken the money and run with it because there's no way we're getting 18 million in January. Why does Riyad Mahrez not play when he's got a hat-trick in the last match? Mohamed, it's because he's being rested. This match doesn't matter. Loads of important players aren't playing. De Bruyne's not playing and he played well. I mean, he didn't play, but Laporte's not playing. Walker's not playing. He's just being rested. The only one Northern Ireland is the Ireland national team. It's like 40 minutes, yeah. Midtjylland beating Atalanta, that is not good in terms of making it hard for Liverpool to qualify. I think if Atalanta lose that game, then Liverpool qualify for sure tonight regardless. Unless they lose, actually. If they lose, I don't think they're guaranteed qualification. But wait, no, I think they would be guaranteed qualification. The ball is around the back here with our centre-backs now. Fernandinho, 14.5 minutes on the clock. Literally nothing noticeable has happened so far. It's just been a lot of City dictating the play. And like I said, really not much happening here. Bernardo might be able to change that. Gives it wide. Ball kept in. Caught by their keeper. I've just realised I've not got my headphones connected to my tablet. So I'll quickly get my commentary on now. There we go. Good distribution out from their keeper as they look to try and escape through the midfield. Furthest they've got the pitch all game. 1-on-1 v Zinchenko here. Zinchenko does that quite well. They come back out. They're on the edge of our box now. Lovely 1-2 from them. Edison comes out. Their player's down. I think it's a caught. No, it's a throw into them. Could be a penalty, but I doubt it. I think Edison came out and he won the ball there. Edison absolutely clatters their player. It's actually very clever of Edison to come out there. He wins the ball though. It's going to hurt though. Edison misses the ball there, to be honest. It does touch him, but it's dodgy. He's not fully in control of himself there, to be fair, Edison. Got to watch out for that. No penalty, I don't think, though, so it'll be alright. 16 minutes in. Yeah, the referee waves play on, so no penalty is the important thing. Good keeping that from Edison in the end. Head in the box, headed away. We're actually quite good in the air these days. Bernardo then hoofs it away. It's all about the way we press out then. Bernardo really presses that well there. Stay throwing, but still impressive. Ball back at their keeper's feet. Quite painful. We're 17 minutes into this Champions League 8 o'clock match day, and only Midtjylland have got a goal. You can't have a few more goals by now. It's been a very, very boring first 17. Rodri, Fernandinho, Garcia. Keown's saying it's unusual to have two sitters for City. It really isn't. We play with them all the time. Go on, Phil. Take him on. Just gives it Zinchenko, nice and calmly. I think that Guardiola loves to philosophise football. A player who made all the effort isn't, and it's not essential. Yeah. City throw. Porto players and staff are so gobby, honestly. You can hear them just screaming for every throw-in. Garcia gives it Zinchenko, finds himself extremely narrow here. Playing literally side by side. Garcia. Cancelo. Poor from Cancelo, just lost the ball twice in 2 minutes. Inter Milan now beating Mönchengladbach. That is slightly disappointing for football fans who are hoping Real Madrid to get knocked out. Doesn't really help the situation. Inter Milan are already out the Champions League, for those wondering, by the way, after Shakhtar won today. Not ideal for them. In fact, they're out of everything. They're out of just Europe, which is surprising. I think a lot of people would have said they'd have at least got Europa League in that group. Says a lot, though. We got taken the nick out of for having Shakhtar every year and beating them, but they've gone and done Real Madrid twice. Their players down right now, Corona. Those who are watching the game at the moment, how do you rank it? It's not been a great game. No one's even particularly stood out so far. It's just been very, very dull stuff from City so far. Or I just don't understand why their manager's so much after Pep. It just doesn't really make any sense, to be honest. Corona limps off the pitch. They've got a free kick now to whip it into the box. As I said earlier, we're very good at doing stuff in the air at the moment, so I'm actually pretty confident we'll deal with this. Edison comes out and spills it and just calmly comes out and just sweeps it up and just hoofs it long. Could have played that calmly, to be honest, but didn't want to take the risk from with him so far outside of the goal. Still no shots in the Man City Porto game, which 21 minutes in is quite poor. It kind of seems to be a game of two teams that pretty much already know that they're going to be playing in the Champions League round of 16 in February. We may as well postpone the Marseille game. Which we can postpone it. We've got to play it. Failed coach will not win the Champions League trophy. Pep's not exactly a failed coach, is he? When you look at his trophy cabinet. In fact, if we get the trophy cabinet up on screen quickly, I just got to quickly prove a point that Pep's not a failed coach. Let's quickly get it up. Where is it? Now, I don't know about you. Okay, I just missed a chance there because I was too busy getting this up. That doesn't look like a very failed coach to me. Someone with that trophy cabinet. One sec, Phil Foden's on the break. Torres! Oh, it's wide. We've got to score that, City. What a chance. I'm too busy focusing on Pep's trophy cabinet. But when I say that's not a failed coach, is what I'm trying to say, pretty much. But yeah, it's a break from City. Phil Foden has it wide here from a Bernardo ball. I think Torres is probably offside. It's a great ball, and Torres just tries to lift it over the keeper and it doesn't quite work. Cancel it, it means nothing, but you can't just cancel it. Just play the worst players, though. I get what you mean. It's a good chance to play some of the academy players. And does it definitely not matter? No, because Marseille can still get Europa League football. So it does still matter. Edison clattering someone and coming out outside of his box is probably the most entertaining thing to happen in this game, other than that one-on-one that we've just had. Zinchenko's just lost the ball. Him and Garcia on that left-hand side are just... neither of them are good enough to play for Manchester City Football Club. Phil Foden once again striding forwards. Tries to find Raheem Sterling. Can't quite do so. It's a good idea, though. I think Manchester City want to win the Champions League. They would have to change coach. No, we can win the Champions League with Pep. I think we could win the Champions League this year. But, you know, it is what it is. If we don't win it, it doesn't matter. Phil Foden. Phil Foden is a dreadful pass from Foden, but he's on another game where he's just like trying to prove to Pep that he deserves to be in the squad. But like I said earlier, he could literally score a hat-trick and Pep still won't choose him because I just don't understand. It's a great game for the players rest of United, exactly. It's just one way you can kind of take it easy. If United lose to PSG, then they have to go for the Leipzig game, which they play on the Tuesday before that game. So that's big. There you go. Garcia has the ball now. Still waiting for something interesting to happen in this game. 10,009 subscribers now. Thank you to everyone subscribed. We're obviously 10 subscribers now away from 10,100, which we'll try and hit before the end of today's stream. My aim is for 20k by the end of 2021. So in 13 months, I'd like to double my subscriber count. So I think it's possible, especially when we get the vlogs back, which I cannot wait for. They're going to be higher quality than ever. But they should be back, hopefully, come the start of 2021. Foden lifts the ball in, all the way over everyone. He's done a lot of crosses that have gone over everyone today. João Cancelo has the ball at the right back. Sends their defender inside out, puts the ball in. It's a poor ball, comes to the edge, and they hoof it away. Yeah, the players should be 100% for the United game. No excuses not to be playing at 100% for that game. It's probably the most important game. I wouldn't say that, actually. Liverpool was more important. Maybe Tottenham as well, to be honest. But one of the most important games so far this season, that United game. And obviously, the bragging rights of Manchester, that one. Porto on the ball on the halfway line. Really, genuinely, nothing's happened in this game so far. Very, very boring to watch. No shots for either side. 26 minutes in. It's not something I'm accustomed to having watched City for the last 12 or so years. Diaz on the ball now. It's just kind of like the ball's just stayed in the middle. Nothing's really come of it so far. What are the possession stats like? I imagine City are pretty on top. 64% of the ball for City. As you'd expect, just nothing done with it so far. Very, very much more like the City we've come accustomed to this year rather than the City we saw on Saturday. With a better team for Liverpool after they scored the goal. Yeah, I'd say so, but I think the draw was a pretty fair result in the end. Foden on the ball. Hits it in the box, blocked. You're just as Manchester City fan, what do you think of having such talent on the bench? It's always good to see, isn't it, having a quality bench. By the way, Atletico Madrid have just scored against Bayern Munich. João Felix with the goal. But let's really look at our bench, actually. Walker, Stone. Yeah, it's a very good bench, isn't it? But a lot of those players are just being rested. They're not actually bench players. Like, a lot of them would come into the team. You got De Bruyne, Mahrez, Jesus, Walker. To be fair, yeah, even then, without them, you've still got a lot of good players on that bench. That's often when you spend as much money as we have, though, I guess. Garcia. Diaz. Fizz ball out wide, Zinchenko. Puts the ball in the box. Headed away. Lots of crosses in the air today. Not what we need. To be honest, we weren't v Spurs. They took their chances, yeah. I agree. Just waiting for something to happen in this game, to be honest. Like, it is just very repetitive. Forced it back to their centre-backs now. Oh, we've nearly swept the ball up in the middle of the park there. City just want a free kick there, or is it their free kick? Because it shouldn't be a free kick to either team, but it's more so a Porto free kick. Apparently Fernandinho's been tripped. I don't know, I'm not sure that's a foul. City put the ball in the box, then it's now a corner. Probably our worst game so far. This isn't our worst game so far. In terms of excitement, potentially, but we've performed worse this season. It's just very boring to watch, to be honest. First goal's crucial. Get them before half time. Foden. Cancelo, back post. Diaz attacks it. It's going to be a free kick to them. No, it's not. I expect it to be. Son goes to Man City. I mean, I wouldn't mind it. It's never going to happen, though. Heung-min Son will remain at Tottenham Hotspur for the time being. Bernardo Silva, what a touch. He's offside, but it's a brilliant touch still. But yeah, I'd be very, very surprised for Son to enter at Manchester City. He'd be over 100 million as well, I imagine. What a touch from Silva. Apparently he's not even offside. Half an hour of football, genuinely just... It's almost as though we've already qualified, to be honest, which, for those of you who don't know, we already have. And it's just very much them getting the ball in defence, them attacking, us getting the ball, attacking, and just it never gets into a shot. Half an hour in, I don't remember that's how I saw a game, half an hour in without a shot for either side. Olympiacos, why did I say Olympiacos? Ball over the top there from Fernandinho, Foden chases it. At least Foden's looking lively. That's the only positive I can really give you from this game so far. Maybe City will go into an absolute worldie and it will brighten this game up a little bit. But right now I'm really struggling to find positives for this game because there's just nothing to even comment on. Rodri. Diaz. Cancelo. Over the top. Headed away by their centre-back. Sterling chases it, but they keep hold of the ball. I'm just looking on Twitter, and even everyone on Twitter is just saying this is just a dead game. Just even like with just fans there, I just feel like it makes such a big difference. Bernardo's very good. He's not far from Messi and Ronaldo. I would disagree with that, to be honest. 18-19, Bernardo wasn't, but he's not been at that level in years. It was since 18-19. He's had a year and a half now, poor performances. See, it's so narrow this season at times, I know. But when you got players like Zinchenko playing at left back, who are midfielders, they're going to come narrow. When you've got Cancelo as a right-footed player at left back, he's going to come narrow to go on his right foot. It's just how it is. That's why Mendy, I think, does add a lot to this team. Ruben Diaz. Come on, Cancelo. Put a ball in the box. Bernardo. Bit of magic, please. In the box. Headed away. Sterling. It's probably because both teams know they're through. Yeah, they're not officially through, but I mean, they'll take a draw anyway. And yeah, we know we're through. I mean, and all we need is a draw. We could even lose one. No, I keep saying this. All we need is a draw, and we're through. Top of the group. And a draw for them sends them through. So it's just like it's not necessary for either team to really go for it. All you can really hear is backroom staff right now, I'm not going to lie. Surely at some point we're going to see some form of action though. Raheem Sterling. Thank you, my friend. This is interesting dialogue, but I wanted to empty my anger in his coach for what he's doing in an old club and the level of players he's declined because of him. I wouldn't say he has declined some players, but like so many players have gone so many levels above. I don't know. I can never hate on Pep, to be honest. Zinchenko in the box. Caught by that keeper, guys. I'm not going to lie. I'm trying not to send 10 as possible for you guys, but honestly, it's difficult. I am bored out of my mind watching this right now. Olympiacos have just taken the lead against Marseille, which doesn't change anything. Wait, what does that mean? That means they're on 6 points. So that would mean that a Porto loss would mean they're not officially through, and that Olympiacos beating them by 2 goals or more would send Olympiacos through to the next round. I wish we had a better group. Me too in some ways, not so much this year, simply because no one will be going to the games. But like when we can go, like next year, I want like a big team, like a Real Madrid or someone, so at least there's one game we're excited for. This group, you're not excited for any of the games, really, are you? Riyad Mahrez is essential in this team. He can be. When he's on his day, he can be. Welcome to Algeria. There's Kev, obviously getting a rest, which is rightly so. Don't want him getting injured, so just rest him in these pointless games. Make him fully fresh for Fulham. He can rest against Marseille and he can play again against Man United. I mean, he's only really playing 1 game a week at the moment, which is what you want to see. He doesn't have to play 2 games in a week until we have West Brom and Southampton the same week. And even then, I wouldn't be surprised if Pep just rested him for West Brom. We've had a shot now. I don't remember having the shot, so it can't have been a very important one, but we have now had a shot, for those wondering. All I can hear is the Porto staff complaining, yeah, that's all they're doing. Olympiacos 1 up, yeah, they are. Meaning that they will be on 6 points with a win, and that would mean Porto loss would mean that that game is still relevant going into the last match day of the Champions League. Marseille on 0 points, much worse than I expected. They're nearly joint top of the French league or something, so I am surprised to see them doing so badly in our group. For all the teams, Marseille, Olympiacos and Porto, this group was very, very gettable. It was very easily to get... I didn't think I had to get my words out here, but... It was very easy to get through. Sterling's in behind! Nearly no goal. Sterling couldn't quite pull the trigger. But yeah, for Marseille, Olympiacos and Porto, they'd have all been fancying their chances of getting through in this group. Do you have affiliations? Do you have any affiliations with my local soccer county? Jack? No, I don't. But they got drawn against... Was it West Ham in the FA Cup? I think they drew West Ham, didn't they? So I was hoping City were going to draw them. Yeah, they got West Ham at home. I was hoping that they were going to draw City because I felt like that would have been a good game. But yeah, I don't really have any affiliations though. Sterling shoots. Oh, goal line clearance. What are you playing at, you centre back? Just let it in. Just let something happen in this game. We nearly had a goal. If we didn't get through, I would have been so shocked. Yeah, there's no way we were never going to get through in this group. It's about as easy as it could have got. Good shot that from Sterling. Unlucky. Good goal on clearance. Just a shame. We could have done with a goal. Would have livened this game by a little bit more. We got to 30 minutes and there was an XG of 0-0. Fernandinho, give the ball to Zinchenko. Come on. Zinchenko, that is genuinely dreadful. Him and Garcia are just not good players, are they? Bernardo. Just gives the ball just behind Cancelo and it's going to be a Porto throw in. Bernardo wanted a free kick, but didn't get it. Us and Liverpool, the only two teams goalless at the moment. Representing England brilliantly. Pretty much opposite at the Premier League this year, to be honest. There's been a lot of goals that's been known in the Premier League. It's starting to slow down a little bit. We've had some pretty crazy match weeks this week. This season, I mean. Let's see if we can get that light goal up to 30 before half-time. I know we've not got many people at all in the stream today. Which I don't blame people considering how dead this match is. Hopefully when we get a goal, we will get up the viewers a little bit. But let's try and get to 30 likes before half-time. Great strike that from Sterling. Unlucky not to end in a goal that. Since there's not much going on in the game, we've got 10 people in the stream. Everyone leave in the chat below. Yes or no, can we win the league this year? In fact, no, can we win the Champions League this year? Or do you think we'll win the Champions League this year? Leave in the chat below. We've got 12 people in the stream, so everyone do so. We're now only 3 likes off 30 as well, so make sure you get that done. But yeah, leave in the chat, do you think we'll win the Champions League this year or no? I'm saying yes, we can. I think we definitely can. We've got the team for it. Performances like this don't make you so confident, but shot over from them. But I'm kind of putting this performance down to the fact it doesn't matter, rather than the fact that it's just dreadful. Funky Chalky says, yes, we can win the Champions League, which is good to hear. Good bit of optimism. That is what we want to see. Five minutes left of this half, and it's actually gone quite quickly, which is incredible. Yes, we can, says Sean. I like the optimism. We've got a lot of people. We've got this people so far saying yes, we can. That's what I want to see. We have to remain positive, Julia. You are 100% correct there. We have to remain positive, even in the games like today when you're just like it's so boring. No, don't think about it. There's not much else to think about right now, to be honest, OD. But I think we can. I like to think we can. I'd like to think that at the end of May, I will be going to Istanbul for the Champions League final. Their player here is holding his face, and I'm not even sure if his face has been touched. He's not even touched his face. Honestly, get a grip. They're such a childish, pathetic team. Every little thing they dive or they complain, and it just they're what's wrong with football, honestly. I'm going if we get through. If I'm honest, unless you're a season ticket holder, I imagine it'll be pretty much impossible to get tickets for AAD. Suppose you're not got a season ticket, I doubt you'd be able to get tickets. Fernandinho into Bernardo Silva. City driving forward. City have got a player down here. But Bernardo Silva has actually looked very bright. He's been fouled. That's got to be a yellow card. But Bernardo Silva's looked very, very good so far today, to be fair to him. Looks up for it. He's got slagged off by the Porto manager. I don't know if it was in the press conference, but looks like he's got a point to prove today, which he has. Brilliant at dribbling, Bernardo Silva. What a player we've got there. When he's on his day, he's untouchable. Yeah, Fernandinho's been done late as well. It's just, that's kind of anything going for this game. The fact that at least the players and staff are a little bit fired up for this. Zinchenko, come on, put the ball in the box and just get us a goal. Honestly, that's all I want right now. Ball in the box, over everyone. Put back in the box. And the ball is back with Edison. How are we 2.5 minutes away from the half-time whistle here? I don't go to a lot of games that live far away. Yeah, I get that, but I doubt you'll be able to get tickets. That's all I'm saying. Zinchenko. Plays ball wide. Zinchenko in the box. It's a lovely ball. Good defending from them. Headed away now. City sweep up. Can we get that goal we've been looking for before half time? A long shot from Rodri. Goes over the bar. This is honestly up there with the worst first half of football I've seen in a very, very long time. I'm just like, I keep saying I'm just bored, honestly. 3 likes off the 30. I bet there's 3 of you probably watching that haven't liked, so just make sure you do that now. Let's get that sorted. At half time, we'll do our European best 11 for those. Or I don't know what we'll do at half time. We'll think of something. Before we get to half time, there are 1 minute and 20 seconds to go. Sterling's been tackled. Torres has it. Cuts inside. Looks to play it. Bernardo sweeps up. Rodri is going to have a shot. He is. It's an absolutely dreadful one, though. You got coupon on tonight. What do you mean coupon? If you're about a bet, no, I've not got a bet on tonight. But I don't know what you mean if you don't mean that. Don't make them interesting if I had bets on the games. At least I don't have something to care about. But like, I generally just am so... With no fans and a pouring game, when we've already qualified, it's just like you're so detached from games like this. Foden in the box. Cleared away. Corner to City, 30 seconds to go of this half and then injury time. I doubt there'll be an injury. There might actually be some injury time because they've had a player down a few times, but... Yeah, I don't know. I don't imagine much more is going to happen in this half. With 15 seconds left, we've got a corner. Come on, City. Fighting with the corner. It's a good ball again. He's done so many good deliveries. Fernandinho shoots. Driven, blocked. Yeah, I bet I meant. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've not gone on tonight. That would have made it more interesting, but I've not, sadly. They clear away. 3 minutes of injury time to be played. I'd rather have just blew the whistle, to be honest. It's... That's not a free kick, Rev. That's soft as anything, that. João Felix has scored 7 goals in his last 7 starts for Atleti in all competitions. Hitting some form, the young ex-Benfica man. Has the Liverpool game been more interesting? It has. They've been dominated on the ball. 61% of the ball going to Ajax. Half as many shots and half as many on target for Ajax, though, which will be the negative for them. But they've had a lot of the ball. Liverpool clearly threatening on the counter-attack. Very high line from City this from the free kick. They go short. They're going to put the ball in the box. But over everyone. Finds it on the left wing here. There, Sanusi. Deflected. Comes out to the edge of the box for them. Garcia, that is really dreadful defending. The ball wide again with Sanusi. Rodri turns his back. Diaz clears it away though. What a man mountain Ruben Diaz is. Headed back into the danger area from them. Diaz heads it away. Rodri now. Good football. Now we've got a break. Bernardo looks to find the ball in behind Torres. Torres stops his run though. (1-1) in the Mönchengladbach game now. Alessane player has scored for Mönchengladbach. Half time in the Liverpool Ajax game as well. Ref, just blow the whistle. Honestly, I know it's 45 seconds before time, but I cannot be bothered watching for 45 seconds of this. 16 people in the stream. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're going for 10,100 subscribers today. We're also going for 30 likes before half time, which is unlikely now. But no reason why we can't get it before the start of the second half. 25 seconds left of this dreadful first half of football, which I'm sure every City fan or every person watching this game is pretty happy to see the end of, to be honest. 6 shots, to be fair, in the end for us this half. 1 on target. They've had 1 shot, 0 on target. 70% of the ball for Man City. But just nothing really of note. I mean, we had a goal on clearance, but in all honesty, very, very boring half. And it's over. Thank you. Finally over. Those of you who watch the game, leave in the chat, rank it out of 10. I'm giving that first half a 4 out of 10. Arguably the most boring first half of football I've watched all season. But like, I don't know. Just lost for words. It was that bad. Not exactly what you need to brighten up your Tuesday. But anyway, it is what it is. Like I said, rank that first half out of 10. Oh, I quickly switched the match screen as well, actually. What was I going to do? Wait, did the match clock ever go? I think it did. We'll go back to this screen now anyway. What was it? Kickoff countdown. 14 minutes. There we go. 14 minutes till a hopefully more exciting second half gets underway. In terms of subscribers, we are now on 10,090 subscribers. So thanks to all of you who have subscribed. 3 out of 10 from Sean. Worst half into Pep. Let's not go that far. We've had some pretty naff first halves into Pep. 28 people now on the stream. Thanks to all of those of you watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's try and get to 30. But no, I reckon we get to... Let's get ourselves to 40 likes before the second half begins. A lot of people coming in now for the second half, for the half-time break. Welcome to all of those of you who are joining in. Those of you who are watching the game will know that is arguably the most boring half of football many people have ever watched. Well, no, and let's not go that far. But it was a very, very boring half of football. 41 people in the stream. Everyone leave a like. Let's get that number of likes up to 40. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're on 10,090 subscribers. We're going for 10,100 before the end of tonight. 52 people now on the stream. A lot of people come in to join us now. The first half is over. Leave your rating of that first half out of 10 in the chat below. I'm going for a 4 out of 10. You agree with me? No motivation, Julia. You're right. I think that might be part of the problem. There's no motivation for the players. They know they're through. And at a draw, it's fine for them. They know they're guaranteed top spot. And in all honesty, I'd expect the same from Marseille. And I don't mind seeing in that first half, but I'd rather see it with kids. So at least we get the job done today, even if it is a boring game. We might see Tommy Doyle, Cole Palmer, and that lot play against Marseille, which would be nice to see. Liverpool FC, screw you, City, LFC, you'll never walk alone, haha. I don't know what you're benefiting from putting that in the chat, but you do you. 56 people in the stream. Everyone, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get those likes to 50. I know we can do it. We're going for 10,100 subscribers. We're 10 off. I reckon there's at least 10 of you that aren't subscribed. LFC rule, City are 13th. We're 13th with a game in hand, and if we win our game in hand, we're 3 points behind Liverpool. We're 3 points behind the top spot if we win our game in hand. So, I don't know. I feel like it's a bit rich to start slagging us off, because that means that you're only, if we win, 3 points ahead of us, and you're slagging us off for having a crap season. So, that's all I've got to say. Bernardo's lost his spark. No one will tell me otherwise. I completely agree, although today I actually think he's been one of the brightest players on the pitch. That's not exactly an impressive feat because of how bad we've been this half. But I think he's been alright today. But yeah, since that 18-19 season, where in my opinion he was the best player in England, other than Messi, I would say the best player in the world, I would say, yeah, he's lost his spark since that season, which is a shame because he was so good that year. It was unbelievable. It was brilliant to watch. I love watching him. And if it hadn't been for him, because we lost KDB, we would not have won the league that year. But yeah, it's not been the same for Bernardo since, which is a shame. But hopefully, he will find his spark back one day. If not, I mean, it's a shame. Because we know there's an incredible player in there, but we've just not seen it. Dreadful first half of football for the 8 o'clock kickoffs in this week's Champions League on the whole, though, you have to say. If we look at the scores, Olympiacos beating Marseille 1-0, Mönchengladbach drawing with Inter Milan 1-1, Atleti beating Bayern 1-0, I imagine Bayern will come back in that one, Liverpool drawing 0-0 with Ajax, City drawing 0-0 with Porto, Atalanta losing 1-0 to Midtjylland, what was I going to do? That's what we'll do actually, I will get the Champions League groups on screen now for you guys, just so we can have a look at them. Quickly get them up. Put that there. I'll put it on the wrong screen. My bad, one second. Let me quickly just get it on the right screen. There you go. And then we'll quickly look through them, and we will just go through who is doing well, who is not doing so well in the Champions League. The noticeable one right now, you'd have to say, is going to be Real Madrid, who are not having the best of times in their group over... I don't actually know what group they're in, but don't want to go on that. So as we can see, Bayern, top of their group. They've already topped their group, actually. So for them, losing, maybe that's why they're losing. They don't care. They've not lost in the Champions League since they lost to Liverpool in 2018-19. It's been a long unbeaten run for them. Atleti winning would confirm their place in the round of 16. Loss for them, however, would mean Salzburg played them on the last match day, and Atleti could drop out with a loss to Salzburg if they lose tonight, which obviously right now they're not doing. Let me quickly get the chat up on my phone. The saddest thing is Liverpool are playing right now. Yeah, exactly. In Group B, as you can see, this Real Madrid group is their mad one. Mönchengladbach currently drawing. Ideally, Mönchengladbach win, and they secure their spot in the next round of the Champions League. Real Madrid, though, have Mönchengladbach on the last match day. If they lose to Mönchengladbach, Real Madrid are out of the Champions League in the group stages. 3 years where they won't have made it past the round of 16. Not at all what Real Madrid would be expecting for their standards. Liverpool fan is saying Porto. You do you, mate. You do you. In our group is pretty much wrapped up. A draw for us confirms top spot and confirms Porto's spot in the next round of the Champions League. A win for Manchester City would mean that Porto could drop out if they lose to Olympiacos by 2 or more goals in match day 6. And City would confirm top spot as well. A win for Porto, though, would mean that, well, it depends. If it's by more than 2 goals, it's in Porto's hands, top of the group. If it's by less than 2 goals, however, a win for City against Marseille on the last match day would guarantee his top spot. City will be looking to wrap up top spot today, though, so that they can play the kids when they play Marseille at home next week. Liverpool's group, they are top of the group. A point for them is enough to see them through. I believe, yes, because Atlanta have a worse head-to-head than Liverpool. So they beat them 2-0 at Anfield last week, but they lost 5-0 at home, meaning Liverpool would go through. Unless Atlanta can turn it around, if they can get themselves to 9 points, and what Liverpool... And if Liverpool then lose today, which, who knows, you never know, we can hope, then Liverpool would need a point at Midtjylland, which they will do, but they would need it to qualify. Welcome back, Frosty. Chelsea and Seville's group, they don't play till tomorrow. But Chelsea and Sevilla are already through. They're both fighting now for top spot in that group. Obviously, Sevilla now can no longer retain their Europa League. Dortmund and Lazio are not through, but they can both qualify tomorrow, unless they're playing each other, which I don't think they are. I think Dortmund are playing Bruges and Lazio are playing Zenit. I think a point for both of them, will be enough to secure them through to the next round. I'd quite like Dortmund to win that group so that if we win our group, we cannot get them in the next round. Barca, Juve, both of them are through. Barcelona play Juventus, I think, next. Meaning... Wait, is it next? No, it's next week, I think, isn't it? Yeah, it's next Tuesday, I believe, 8th of December. Where that would most likely decide top spot after, inevitably, you'd guess, Juventus and Barcelona will both beat Dynamo Kiev and Ferencváros, respectively. And then we finally end. Wait, can you see United's group? Yes, you can. Man United play PSG tomorrow. Wins of PSG and Leipzig tomorrow, so PSG play Man United, would mean that it would be PSG and Man United in the top 2 spots if PSG and Leipzig win tomorrow. Meaning a Leipzig win against Man United on the last match day would knock Man United out of the group. So yeah, United have to lose both games to get knocked out from here. 1 point for them is enough to see them through to the next... Well, actually, yeah, 1 point is enough to see them go through to the next round. So you'd imagine to do that. Although PSG and Leipzig will not be easy. Obviously, they beat them both in the first match days. Anyway, that is that. We've gone through all the group stages. And sad... I mean, the first half... Oh, whoops, I've done the wrong thing there. 1 sec, let me sort this out. I've accidentally pressed the wrong button to delete. There we go. I think it's all good now. There you go, all good. But anyway, how many people have got on the stream? We have got 27 people in the stream. Everyone, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. How many subscribers are we on? Did we gain any subscribers from the halftime surge in viewership? No, we did not, sadly. Doesn't matter. We hit that 30 likes at least. We could have done with more. But yeah, what would you guys rank that first half? I've asked a few people. We had a 3 out of 10 from Sean, a 4 out of 10 from me, a worst half out under Pep for AOD, and Julius had no motivation. All statements which I would agree with, other than the fact it was the worst half under Pep. It was not, because, God, we've had some pretty dreadful first halves into Pep. I feel like that first half at Anfield, we've had plenty of bad first halves at Anfield, haven't we? Especially that 3-0 one when we were 3-0 down in the Champions League after half an hour. If we quickly look at the City Extra Twitter, they said one word to describe that first half. And just like boring, snooze fest. Slow. Boring. Just a yawn, and just a lot of people saying it's boring. And I think every single person watching this will agree, those watch the game, will agree that that was a dreadful first half of football. And one that we could do without seeing again, to be honest. Just, it'd be nice for another goal. Just 4.97 XG has been created in the first half across the 8 PM Champions League match this evening. That's an average of just 0.41 XG per team. That is dreadful. The Champions League is meant to be the elite sport. The elite competition, I mean. And it's been dreadful today. I feel like the group stages always are, though. I feel like they're always a bit overhyped. Anyway. What are the championship games looking like? Let's have a quick look at them. Cardiff beat Huddersfield 3-0. Blues, who we have drawn in the FA Cup third round, are beating Barnsley 1-0. Bournemouth losing 2-0 to Preston. Not good for them, that. That means that they don't... Wait, do they drop out? They don't drop out the top two just yet. However, a win for Watford, Swansea and Reading all playing tomorrow would mean that they all overtake Bournemouth tomorrow with wins. Rotherham drawn with Brentford. QPR losing 2-1 to Bristol City. And Derby drawn with Coventry in what was a relegation clash. Derby at the bottom of the league, no, not a good start to the season for them. Boris Johnson for Man City coach. Shane, I do not want that man anywhere near our football club. His tier system has already stopped me from going to Manchester City this weekend, actually. It's actually mad. I could be going to Manchester City this weekend, but because Manchester's in tier 3, I'm not allowed to. Which is just brilliant, especially when Manchester has a lower R rate than London, which is allowed 2,000 fans to each game, which is just absolutely brilliant. What you love to see. Some people get fans, some people don't. Highlight of the night, Alex. Real lost 2-0. I would agree that's probably the highlight of the night. Maybe Edison coming out, spinning the ball. That might have been the highlight. But it's been very boring, hasn't it, Alan? Very, very boring half of football. But it is what it is. It could be worse. I mean, I'm complaining a lot. City fans have been through quite significantly worse than having to settle for a 0-0 in a game where we're already qualified to the next round of the Champions League. I do feel a little bit spoilt complaining about it. However, for the standard that we play out these days, we should really be a bit of a high level, shouldn't we? The players back out now. Hopefully, we can just hope for a better first half. A better second half football, I mean. I don't think there is anything worse than that first half. A Liverpool loss might make it interesting. I might turn Liverpool on if they start losing. Might start looking at that game as well. City so far in Champions League as well, obviously a major positive is that we have... Oh, get in there. Perfect. Might be able to switch to my TV screen now. Which is what I could do with because it's just better than looking at my tablet screen. Perfect. I'm not going to lie, that is slightly cheered me up from that dreadful first half of football. Quickly reconnect my headphones to my computer. There you go, we are all connected. Let's quickly go to BT Sport 3. There we go. I'll quickly get this second half ready on screen. Second. Oh god, oh god. Should have had desktop audio on then. My bad. Hopefully I don't get copyright for that. If I do, that sucks. But it doesn't matter. Not many people have viewed this stream anyway. Game timer, 45 minutes. Full time. We are ready for the match clock. The second we kick off. The Porto players are coming out of the tunnel now. Let's quick look at the chat. I fall asleep, then chat at the weekend now. Yeah, fair enough. I honestly wouldn't blame you to fall asleep. It's been that bad. I'm just bored out of my mind watching it. But like, this second half, who knows? We might go and get 5 goals. It'll be a brilliant second half of football. And it'll be enjoyable to watch Man City play football. In reality, that's not going to happen. But it is what it is. 10,092 subscribers. Thanks to all those who subscribed. We're 8 off that mark. I'd appreciate it if you guys could share the channel about as we try and hit 20,000 subscribers by 2021. It's a big, big goal. But I feel like if we can get there by then, and then by the end of 20... I can't be setting goals for the end of 2022 yet, but I have my eyes set on 20k is what I'm saying. 25k to push. We are fully going for it in 2021. The vlogs are going to be higher quality than ever. The videos are going to be coming thick and fast. But yeah, we're about to get underway in a game. If we talk of quality, it has not been quality whatsoever. Anyway, the match clock is underway. If you want to sync your game up to my stream, that is the time that I'm on. But yeah, Manchester City against Porto in the Champions League group stage, match day 5. Current score is 0-0 in one of the most boring games of City season so far. We've got 26 people in the stream. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Edison goes long early on. Okay, there we go. There we go. Come on, City. Let's turn this on. Let's get this 3 points. Not that it matters, but like, I just don't want to be bored out of my mind for the next however long. Anyway. Fernandinho gives to Cancelo. They've got the ball here. I imagine they might pick up the pace a little bit. Although for them, a draw is absolutely fine. Could a Messi transfer this? Wins might be possible. The only thing that makes it possible is if we try and use Eric Garcia as a bargaining tool, because they need Eric Garcia now that Gerard Piqué is gone for the season. Which, in my opinion, is actually why Eric Garcia is playing for the team right now, just to try and get a few million on his transfer fee for him. But yeah. City haven't lost an away game in the Champions League in nearly 3 years, and that was obviously Shakhtar away, which was a game we gave up, so it doesn't really... I know it does count, but like, it doesn't really count. But in terms of Messi, no reason why... Well, no, there is a reason why not. He's a bloody expensive transfer, but I think we could sign him. It's potential. I'd say a 10% chance of him signing in January. I'm 80% confident he signs in the summer, though. Garcia goes wide. Cancelo. Bernardo gives it inside. Dreadful pass. Fernandinho's done extremely well to keep that alive. Fair play to the referee not giving a foul. Cancelo goes inside, goes outside, plays it in the box, and it's a poor cross. Come on, City. Zinchenko. Rodri. Into Sterling. Drives forwards. Zinchenko, please be a good ball. Please be a good ball. It's an absolutely dreadful ball. Dreadful pass from Zinchenko. We'll keep a tab on the other scores. Like I said, if Liverpool do concede, I'll be monitoring that game very, very much, because I just enjoy seeing Liverpool lose, in all honesty. Corona going forwards. Good tackle that from Garcia. The referee's having a good game, to be fair. Letting a lot of it play. Their players are so soft. It's unbelievable. Garcia, I'll just play it calmly. You don't need to go long. It's worked. Has it worked? Not really. We want a throw from it. I'll take it. Anyway. An enjoyable second half would be enjoyable. As it kind of says, that was a pretty stupid comment to make, I'm not going to lie. Honestly, their manager doesn't shut up. I hate to take a break from that, yeah. Fair enough. The first 45 minutes was very boring, but second half, got 40 minutes to go again, make it interesting. By the way, guys, as per usual, we're setting a 50 like target, so 15 likes would be nice in the second half. If you haven't already left a like on stream, it takes 2 seconds to do so. Go on, Zinchenko, please be a good ball. Pulls it back, it's a dreadful ball. Not having the game, I think he'd be hoping for Zinchenko. Phil cuts inside. Poor ball and Sterling that. Foden started brightly, but he stepped off the gas massively. Diaz holds his face, saying he's been elbowed. Game plays on, though. They've got a chance here. Diaz comes back in now, knows he's not getting a free kick for it. A lot of play acting here, from City players as well, to be fair. Ferreira shoots straight at Edison. Diaz not happy, does feel like he's been elbowed in the face. God, like Diaz shouldn't be holding his face that much and rolling around the floor, though, when he gets hit in the face. Fernandinho has it, gives it wide. Bernardo Silva. Do you think De Bruyne's still good this season? He's not, as he's got plenty of assists. De Bruyne's not had his best year. But when it's not having a great year and you have as many assists as he has, what, you joking? Honestly, they're just going down. That's identical to the Diaz situation, and he's not giving it. It's a joke. I know. I admit from Diaz it was a joke as well, but like it was identical to the first one. Diaz, what a signing! Diaz was a great signing. Like, it does hit him, but it's not a free kick. You're allowed your arm out like that. You're allowed to. Any goals? No goals to note so far this second half in any of the other games. Ball there, keeping now 52 minutes on the clock. Yeah, he's not overpriced. Diaz was a good signing. Long way to go, yeah. I mean, he could still flop, but so far, what we've seen is brilliant. Go on, Phil. Chase it all the way out. Nearly keeps it in. Phil Foden's energy is just perfect. I'll put what you just put, Amar, in Google Translate and see what you've said. Google Translate. Not a clue what you mean there, mate. Not a clue. Ball here, switched by them to their left back, or sort of left midfield in that sort of midfield. Is it a 5 they're playing? It's a foul on Bernardo, that. I feel like it's a 3-5-2 they've gone with. They defend with sort of a 5 in the back. Players going down soft now. Diaz or Laporte. Laporte's proven it over several years, but I feel like Diaz has potential to be better, to be honest. Everyone's going down so softly now that it's annoying. Oh, to be fair, he does get caught there. That is a free kick. Could do with a goal. Maybe Zinchenko on this. He looks like he wants it and he can strike it, but why doesn't the coach count on a winning lineup? Don't need to. We don't need to win today. A draw is enough. As much as I want us to play well and be exciting, you don't want to play. I don't want to see De Bruyne on the pitch today because he's not needed. There's no point wasting players like that. It's Marseille 1-1 now. So yeah, they're 1-1 now. So like Porto can lose and it doesn't matter. They still get qualified. The only thing for them now is if they win, they can get top spot. 24 people on the stream. Leave a like, subscribe. Are we going to see a Zinchenko wonder strike here? It'd be nice. Unlikely, however. It is actually quite a good strike. It's an easy save for the keeper, but he gets it up and over the wall, on target, in the corner. Can't really ask for much more. Poor communication now from Fernandinho and João Cancelo. Ball goes backwards. Fine, that's a brilliant challenge. It seems a bit hurt after that. If he's alright, it's okay. Never again. What do you mean, never again? Hey, do you have to explain what you mean by never again on that one? Throwing from them. Literally, this game is just so... Can't keep two passes together. It's frustrating to watch. It's a Dimitri Payet penalty that was the goal for Marseille. Wait, that's dreadful. That it just shoved him into their player. Still no more goals in the other games other than that Marseille equaliser at home to Olympiacos. Obviously, we've got Marseille next week in a game that really should mean even less than this because top spots should be secured by that point. Ball goes long from their goalkeeper. You watched the game. Me too. And I've enjoyed watching City games more. Let's put it like that. I don't remember the last time I enjoyed watching a City game this little. Like, I enjoyed watching Leicester when we lost 5-2 more than this. Because at least we tried to attack. Liverpool 1 up. Curtis Jones scores. Just in case this night wasn't not going well enough. Come on. Ball in the box from Porto. Foden hooks it away. Hello, I don't know what that word is that your name is. I'll quickly put it in Google Translate. Hello, Pride Arabs. Welcome to the stream. 21 matches in a row Porto have scored. Hopefully that run ends today and hopefully City get a goal. If it meant we would score, I'm not going to lie, I'd more than happy to let them score, to be honest. Yeah, Liverpool 1 up, Jim. Sadly, that means they're pretty much guaranteed to go through now. Doesn't matter, they were going to go through now. They were going to beat Midtjylland. Go on, Sterling. Oh, go on, Sterling! Saved! Torres! Hit it! Don't take so long! What a chance! You've got to score that, City. Sterling's through, he shoots, it gets saved. And Torres has just got to hit it. Like, he's taken too long. I'm guessing he's been given a call. He's got to have been given a call there. You've got to score that, City. Fernandinho, lovely ball into Sterling, pull it back. He's tried to put it in the box and he should have pulled it back to Torres. Torres, lad, you've got to score your chances when you get them though. Same with Sterling, they both should have got one. Brilliant run from Sterling. To be fair, Sterling not scoring isn't that bad. Torres has got to do better. He's got to just hit it first time, he's not confident enough in his ability. Sterling, to be fair, it's quite a difficult chance because of the way that he has to control it. Another brilliant ball from Foden though to set Sterling up for that. Anyway, an hour in, still 0-0 City. I don't remember the last nil. Wait, when was the last 0-0 we had? I feel like it was quite recent, wasn't it? We are now the only game that is still 0-0, by the way. Have we had a 0-0 recently? Wait, we've not had one this year. When was the last time I'm just going through now to try and find our last 0-0? Genuinely don't know. It's been a while though. It's been a very, very long time. Hopefully tonight is not the night. As of right now though, we're looking solid. Could be another time where we get 3 clean sheets in a row of a clean sheet today. Obviously, keeping a clean sheet against Olympiacos. Burnley, now Porto. You'd hope we'd get one against Fulham, potentially against Marseille. I reckon we can get 5 clean sheets in a row, to be honest. I feel like I'm probably getting ahead of myself here. There's a very decent chance we don't even get a clean sheet today. But it is what it is. Fouls all over the shop today. Porto are just a dirty, dirty team, aren't they? Diaz, not our Diaz, their Diaz is about to come on for them. An hour into the game, maybe that'll liven the game up a little bit. I doubt it, but who knows? Cheers, Neil. Appreciated. 2-1 Inter, is it 2-1 Inter now? Let me get... What was I doing? Champions League. Yeah, 2-1 Inter. That's big for them. Not good for Mönchengladbach, although they're still top of the group. Obviously, now that Real Madrid are lost. Just puts a bit of pressure on them against Real in the last game, though. Something they probably wouldn't want. Corona comes off. Diaz comes on for Porto. Go on, Sterling. Press him. Zinchenko. Diaz. Zinchenko. Are we going to see a goal in today's game? Yes or no? Leave in the chat below. We've got 20 people in the stream. Everyone put in the stream. Is there going to be a goal this game? Yes or no? I'm saying no. I'm saying it's going to be 0-0. Genuinely dreadful watching this game. Few chances, but really not much going on. The problem is, it's difficult to complain because you can't work out if kind of just the lack of need to do anything is the reason they're playing badly, so you can't really read anything into this game. But as far as games of football go, it's pretty boring, wasn't it? Phil Foden. In the box, headed away. Good press that from City. Bernardo shoots, blocks, Brill. Back to Diaz. Sean says yes, there will be a goal. Confident thinking, Sean. Who for? City or Porto? I'm guessing you're going to say City, but... Did we score? No, we haven't scored yet. Sean's hoping we will. Well, he thinks we will. I'm hoping we will. I hope you're right. Torres. Deflected effort. Their keeper clears it away. Just shoot. No, don't shoot now. Good from Zinchenko, that. Julia thinks we'll score. I'm just hoping you guys are right, if I'm honest. I did not click on this game. You think City, yeah, I guess so. But, if anyone scores, it should really be City. We are dominant here. Like, we have had a few chances. But when I clicked on today's game, I did not think I'll be watching a 0-0 without any chances in the game. Such a soft foul, that. Come on. I don't remember watching a game of City being this bored in a long time. City don't play this boring football normally. The problem is, there's no need for City to up the tempo because not only are we playing boring football, but they're not trying to score either. Fernandinho just cut across them. And once again, their backroom staff are screaming for no reason. We're playing like Burnley. We're playing like Burnley because we're dominating the ball. If I quickly look at the possession stats, I imagine we've had like 70% of the ball, 68% of the ball. Yeah, we're not playing like Burnley. We're just playing like a boring version of Man City, to be honest. There's not really any intent to score goals. There's just an intent to keep the ball. Because if we keep the ball, we don't concede. And if we don't concede, we top the group. I feel like it would make it more entertaining if we sub someone like Tommy Doyle on. Because not only does he show energy, but he can make a 10-yard pass and like you'll feel a bit more good about it. Because it'll be like, Tommy Doyle did it, so it's okay. It'd be like when Phil Foden used to come on the pitch and used to be like, well, even if he's making 5-yard passes, at least you're excited that he's making 5-yard passes. But it's just like, they're in control of it, which is the important thing. But as I keep saying, I just feel like with fans, this game is more entertaining at least. Sterling cuts inside, going to shoot, takes one on, shoots. Dreadful shot with his weak foot. Come on. 23 minutes, 13 seconds to go. I say Man City will score, however, they will blow 3 points with a draw. Shane, I mean, you could say it's below 3 points, but like, a point is enough, honestly. If we draw tonight, I won't be happy. The performance hasn't been good, but like, you'll say we got the job done without really getting out of first gear and while resting quite a few key players. Get Sterling off as soon as possible. Get Rodri off. And honestly, it's alright. Maybe get Foden off as well, but if he's not going to play on the weekend, which knowing Pepe probably won't, then yeah. Fernandinho's down. Oh, that's a painful one. Right on the Achilles, that. That really is going to hurt. That's a yellow card, and let's do that. Problem is, you'd like to say that he's not done that on purpose, but knowing them, he probably has. He has got a yellow card. Okay, that's alright then. City corner. Vicky, I do not know what that means. So, back to Google Translate we go. Where's the live? I don't know what that means. I don't know what it means, mate. Sorry. Ruben Diaz is only 81 rated on FIFA, but I don't care about FIFA ratings. Yeah, me neither. I don't really care. I agree. A point isn't that bad, but a win is what we need for the morale of the team. I agree. Although I imagine the team are probably not playing their A game right now. I think they probably know that. So I think... Oh my God. I think Ruben Diaz has just cleared it off the line. Genuinely think that was a goal. How was that ended up in the back of the net? How? How do you not score that? I'm confident Ruben Diaz blocks that. Ruben Diaz clears it. I'm not sure it's going in. He tries to tap it in and he hits it away from the goal. How City? Good save from the keeper, from Torres. How is City not in front here? That's got to be a goal. Just one of them nights, isn't it? You're just not going to see the ball in the back of the net tonight. I'd be fuming if this game mattered and that hadn't gone in. Porto being absolutely dominated here. First half, they actually offered something going forward. This half, it is just backs against the wall. And fair enough, they'll take a point. We'll take a point. I'd probably just end the game now, to be honest. To be fair, had Diaz gone and done that at the other end, we'd all be praising him. Jesus is coming on now. Not sure that's necessary, although it might add a little bit of energy going forward. And only 20 minutes isn't going to harm him. Torres comes off. Keeping Torres fit is a benefit. No negatives there, in my opinion. Nearly got a goal there with a bicycle kick, but he was alright. Not much from Torres today, but that's not really his fault. It's just no one's been good. Better second half. It has been better. Still not very good. Still very boring on the whole. Got to be a goal there, though. I don't know how we've not scored. Marega now coming off for them. 3-1 now to Inter Milan. That group is really interesting. It's a shame that Inter are out of it, because otherwise that group could have been really... Wait, they're not out of it, actually. I didn't even realise Inter could still qualify. Wait, could they? What was their score against Madrid? They lost 2-0 and lost 3-2. Who have they had their points against then? They got 3 against Mönchengladbach, a draw against Shakhtar, and so they've had a win. Okay, so I don't know. I can't do the maths in my head of how they would qualify, but I'm pretty confident they can still qualify. I thought they were out of it, but they're not. How was that not going in there? Just showing the replay. Oh, how was that not ending the back of the net? Honestly. Really sums up our season, that. Really just sums up our season. Can't even score an open goal. I'm just seeing a picture of this. It's genuinely baffling. Quickly put that on the screen. Because that is just insane. For those who aren't watching the game, Diaz missed that. That was his chance, and we failed to score. Genuinely incredible stuff from Manchester City. Manchester City, even when we're the most boring team going, we still never fail to amaze me. Porto pressing higher here, which is probably a bit of a benefit. Edison goes long, and Cancelo's in behind. Got to put that ball in the box. Good defending from them. It's a City throw-in. Let's pick up the paces, City. Let's try and get ourselves a goal live at this game. I keep saying this. It's never going to happen, but if I keep hope, maybe we'll get a goal. Maybe it'll be like a 90-minute goal. Reminds me of Feyenoord at home in 2018, this. We've got that 92nd minute Sterling win. It didn't really matter, but we got it late on. Come on, Bernardo Silva. Thanks to the 13 of you that are currently watching the stream. 19 of you, actually. Much appreciated. I'm aware there's been more exciting times to be watching a live stream than this. Fernandinho is in behind. He loses it. He's won the ball back, though. That was completely fair. Fernandinho knows he's been hard done by, but doesn't want to react because he knows he's going to get a booking if he reacts. Showing his experience. 15 minutes to go of this game of football. And I cannot wait for it to end, in all honesty. It has been 75 minutes of just boring football. Marseille now winning 2-1. 2 penalties from Dimitri Payet separate them, meaning that Porto are through. It's game done, in my opinion, that means. And Marseille and Olympiacos will be playing against City and Porto retrospectively fighting for that final Europa League spot. This has been a quiet stream, it has been, but it's been a quiet game, so that's kind of what you'd expect. The next big stream, I imagine, will be Derby Day, which will hopefully be a very good one. Bernardo Silva Travella cleared away. Fernandinho is one of our best players he is. It's a shame that he's leaving at the end of the season. Bernardo. That's really impressive from Bernardo. Go on, Bernardo. Shoots! Goes to the near post. It's a brilliant save. That's an excellent one from Bernardo, who's been my man of the match tonight so far. Not been brilliant, but he's been better than everyone else. Look lively. It's a brilliant run, this. Cuts inside. Decent strike, to be fair. Wins the corner. He's underrated. Fernandinho or Bernardo Silva? Fernandinho is definitely underrated. In my opinion, he should go down as one of the best midfielders in Premier League history, but people probably aren't ready for that conversation. Free kick here, 76 minutes in for them. Right, Fernandinho leaving his contract up at the end of the year. He will be leaving Man City at the end of this season. Free kick for them. We could do without conceding now, to be honest. Edison clears away. Straight back out. They're going to be putting that ball in the box, probably. They are cleared away. We are very good at dealing with balls in the box these days. I have said it a few times today. Fernandinho clears away. Hoofs it away. Throw in to Porto. He might sign a contract. The talk is at the moment that he's pretty confident he's not going to be offered one. I think he should leave. I love Fernandinho, and I think he's been, since he's joined, actually probably top 3 players at the club in that time. One sec, they've got a chance here. Ball in the box. Headed away by City. Well won that from Foden. Brilliant from Bernardo as well. His work rate, as per normal, has been excellent. But, yeah, I love him, but I think it's time for him to leave. He's not quite the same ability as he once was. By the end of this year, I'm pretty confident there's not much more for him to give. And he can get himself a move to like New York City or something, stay within the football club. And hopefully he can become a coach at Manchester City once he's retired. My God, I can't wait for us to actually score a goal. I mean, I'm saying this, we might never score a goal. At least until Fulham. If we don't score against Fulham, then there's serious issues. Jesus tries nice trickery there, wins a corner. 21 people in the stream, leave a like, subscribe if you're not already. We're going for 50 likes if we can, and we're going for 8 more subscribers to get to 10,100. And with these streams, is the Champions League ones never seem to do as well, because who really cares about Manchester City versus Porto or Manchester City versus Olympiacos? Anyway, ball in the box. Get your head on that. Get your head on that. Ruben Diaz. Oh my God. How have we not scored? Brilliant save from their keeper, from a Eric Garcia strike. You just got to wonder if it's one of them days. A goal line clearance from them and us, but our goal line clearance being from Ruben Diaz, preventing us scoring a goal. And then you've got Eric Garcia shooting from 6 yards out, failing to score. Oh! Yes! Come on! 1-0. Gabby Jesus scores a goal. Second time lucky. Strikes from 6 yards out. Might be offside. City lead 1-0 though. First shot saved onto the crossbar. Scores the rebound. And City lead 1-0. It was genuinely incredible, that save. Just before. It's a ball in the box here from, is it Bernardo? Is he offside? He's onside. Saved. It's a brilliant save. But Jesus stays alert and gets himself another goal. Super sub Gabby Jesus saves the day again. And Manchester City do have a goal. Get in there. Brilliant. What a save from the keeper, to be fair. Good for Jesus to be on that. I'm not sure someone like Aguero's on that, to be honest. It's a good header in the first place from him. It is just a brilliant save. But City lead 1-0. And we finally have our goal. Finally. We took our time, didn't we? Anyway, we're back underway now. It says 1-0 Porto. Oh, wait, yeah. My bad. It's not 1-0 Porto. It's 1-0 to City. There you go. 29 people in the stream. Everyone leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Manchester City have finally scored and are now leading 1-0 away at Porto. It's been a dreadful game. It's a VAR goal review. He was onside. I could see he was onside. What? No goal? What? Oh, it's before he's offside. Wait, what? What? You're joking. You are joking. There's me thinking we've got a goal. Seeing Gabby Jesus onside, like, oh yeah, we're fine. Brilliant. 29 people in the stream. It's no longer Manchester City 1, Porto 0. And is still Manchester City 0, Porto 0. What can you do? Hopefully the goal comes soon, but at least we got to celebrate some sort of goal. That has got to be a very, very tight offside decision. Shame, offside. Hate VAR so much, they hate us. It's not even VAR hating us, VAR is just bad. Like, every team's getting done by VAR now. At the start, we were the only ones getting done, but like, now everyone's getting done. So it just is what it is. If I'm being completely honest, in the Champions League, I actually quite like it. I think it adds to the competition. It's in the Premier League, I think they should scrap it. Anyway, there was a short bit of time where we had the hope that we would be in front and have a goal, but I guess we could only hope for so long. Anyway. Sterling. Come on, City. Jesus. Sterling. Good tackle that. Needed to be perfect timed, and it was. It's the wrong ball that from Zinchenko. Jesus keeps it alive though. We've now got 10 minutes to get a goal. I don't understand that's not a foul. He's literally just crawled on top of him. Fernandinho. Wave after wave from City. 83 minutes. I'd kind of like to see another sub here. Maybe even Gundogan. I'm not really a Gundogan fan, but I'm not really against Gundogan coming on at this point in the game. City throw-in. Absolute domination from City so far. Zinchenko. Riyad. I wouldn't be against Riyad Mahrez coming on, actually. Phil Foden. Get Phil Foden off for the last 6 or so minutes. Bernardo Silva comes inside. Fernandinho. Zinchenko. Zinchenko. Keep it going, City. Keep recycling the ball. They look starting to look very tight. Don't VAR. It's just in the Premier. That's the problem. It's the stupid lines that make it annoying. Mönchengladbach have pulled one back now. They could get an equalised, which could be big for them. Atalanta have equalised against... Oh, I nearly got me on then. What was I saying? Atalanta have equalised against Midtjylland. Doesn't really matter now Liverpool have scored. Although, for them, it does matter because it means they go above Ajax in the groups. He is actually offside by a decent way, to be fair. Ball here with Edison. They press high and Edison just hoofs it long. Genuinely incredible. Literally just played the ball first time to Phil Foden, and it's gone right to his feet. And Phil Foden, by the way, with a lovely touch. He's lost the ball there, but it was lovely. They have a yellow and green lines, like, what? Yeah. Anyway, City completely in control here. 4 minutes left of this game. And to be honest, I think Bayern have equalised, by the way. Thomas Muller with an 86-minute penalty. But City with 68% of the ball, 16 shots, 6 on target. They've had 2 shots, 1 on target. It is what it is. Anyway, Bernardo, Zinchenko. Can we have a last minute winner? I'm telling you, 89 minutes, 26 seconds is when the goal is happening. Zinchenko. Fernandinho. In the box. Jesus! Heads over. To be fair, Jesus has changed the game slightly since coming on. I mean, as you'd expect, to be fair, from this striker. And it wasn't even like Sterling's fault or anything. It's just you'd expect a striker to change it, but... Do you have a younger brother? Yes, I do. Are we going to see any more goals in the Champions League? We had 5 goals in the Milan game, 3 goals in the Marseille game, 2 goals in the Bayern game, 2 goals in the Atlanta game, 1 goal in the Liverpool game, 0 goals in the City Porto game. Diaz deals with it. Foden going to chase, not going to get there. Considering we have the option for 5 subs, we've only used 1, which is slightly strange, but you know, I guess what it is. It's not exactly like there's many key players playing, I guess, which could be crucial in that. That was beautiful from Diaz, who played it forward to Jesus, who just makes their player. Jesus is so sharp on the ball. His dribbling is unmatched in our team. I guess Bernardo probably does match it. Go on, Foden. Oh, ref, that's got to be a foul. It's got to be a yellow card as well. He just whacked him. Can we score? 88 minutes, 47 seconds on the clock. Manchester City have a free kick. Foden nearly stays on. It says everything you need to know. Like, Foden's trying to stay up after that. Jack Grealish fell over after being breathed on the shoulder yesterday. Are we about to see a last-minute goal for City? It's going to be quite possibly the least exciting last-minute goal of all time if we do score. Although at least it will save a really, really poor game. João Cancelo in the box, and it's headed straight away. That should have been a left footer on that. Not a right footer, but... Well, looks like we're going to have to settle for a point. Player equalised for Mönchengladbach, but VAR has denied him of the hat-trick. Very harsh on player, that. Ronaldo kicks out of play. We're now 15 seconds away from injury time, and the game is nearly up. Manchester City 0, Porto 0. What a naff game of football this has been. We'll take it, though. I mean, I'll take top of the group. If you'd offered me at the start, going into the last game, knowing we're top of the group, I'll take it. Five minutes of added on time is quite possibly the most unnecessary 5 minutes of added on time there could be. City free kick here, though. I'd love us to score just because it annoys them. I did predict a draw. They said 2-2. And to be fair, I said I was slightly surprised if we get that. But yeah, 2-2 is too many goals, I guess. Yeah, looking like a draw will be right. I highly doubt we're going to get the win now, to be honest. Anyway. Come on. Jacques Cancelo. No, Bernardo Silva. Wrong player, that. Should have been Cancelo on that one. And Foden on the other one. They're quick to press out. Oh, Foden. Just brilliant again. What a play here. Will I be live for Marseille? I'll be live for Marseille. I'll be live at... What time is Fulham? It's Fulham 3 o'clock. Fulham's 3 o'clock on Saturday. So I'll be live at 2:45 on Saturday for that one. So that's when I'm next live, for those wondering. City with another free kick. Please be left footed this time. Don't be Cancelo taking this one. Can we get a late win? It's going to be Cancelo, God's sake. Cancelo. Oh, it's just gone wide. Garcia's missed 3 excellent chances today. Hopefully, well, actually no. Garcia can play against Marseille, but hopefully that'll be his last ever game for City. Bayern Munich have drawn 1-1 with Atletico Madrid. Atalanta have drawn 1-1 with Midtjylland. The other games are all still currently going on, are in deep injury time. Good header win that from Rodri. Good defending that from Jesus. I'd be disappointed if they go and score now. Because it means we need to win if we want top of the group against Olympiacos. Such a ball from them. 2 minutes left of this dreadful Champions League tie. Liverpool have won in their game, meaning they are through to the round of 16. They will be joining us in that round. Pretty much guaranteed top of the group, I think they are. City got a goal kick. And with 2 minutes to go, you'd have to imagine top spot is all secured for us now. Inter Milan have beaten Mönchengladbach now as well. Only the games in our group are still going on. Us and Porto are both through. We are currently guaranteed top of the group. Liverpool are also guaranteed top of the group. Zinchenko. Diaz. Rodri. Just play it, Rodri. Don't make a mess of it. Hope Garcia won't play against Fulham, who won their last game. Julia, I 100% agree. If he can play against Marseille, because that's a pointless game, and I don't care if he gets injured, but he shouldn't be in. I doubt he'll start against Fulham, to be honest. I think he only played tonight because it's a pointless game. And he needed to rest Stones, and he didn't fancy playing Laporte, who I'm guessing has had an injury recently. Less than a minute to go, and it's just been a drab 0-0. Don't remember last playing a 0-0 game for City, but we'll take it, I guess. Come on. 15 seconds to go in this game, and it's looking like the game will be over. I'm going to switch the screen back to this screen. Garcia shouldn't have that shirt on. No, he shouldn't. He doesn't deserve it, but it is what it is. Just go along. See, honestly, there's time's up. And that is full time of what you will watch as one of the most boring games. Hopefully the most boring game you watch all year, because if we have to watch anything more boring than that, there's going to be some serious gouging of eyeballs, because that was genuinely appalling to watch. But the group stage is over, and we are top of the group. We have Marseille next week, but that game could not be more pointless. Man City have kept 4 consecutive clean sheets in the Champions League for the first time in the club's history. There was no issues, to be honest, with the defence. They didn't challenge us. They had 2 shots, 1 on target. It was just a game of us dominating the ball and not doing much. Anyway, that'll be all from me today. Thank those of you who have watched. I know there hasn't been as many of you today, but it's been a boring game, so it's fair enough. But yeah, I'll be back live again at 2:45 for the big one. Not I say the big one, it's not a big one at all. I'll be back at 2:45 on Saturday for Fulham. At least we're through. That's correct, Sean. At least we're through. At least we're top of the group. It's all good. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the stream. And yeah, I'll be back on Saturday. I'll see you guys then. Goodbye.